Right, well I suppose I'd better get straight to the reveal, or you'll all just skip ahead. As many of you have predicted, I have bought a 2024 Tiger 900 Rally Pro in matte khaki green that I collected last Friday morning from Transalp, in whose showroom my 2021 Speed Twin 1200 now occupies pride of place. I have to say that I was humbled by everyone's reaction, 700 plus comments as I write this, and you clearly know as much, if not more, about RocketMan's thought processes as I do myself. The results of the poll were astonishingly close to how my mind had been working over the past few weeks. I posted a full review of the Tiger 900 GT Pro back in January when Transalp kindly let me have the bike for a long weekend. Really liked it on the road, but it did lack the Transalp's go-anywhere abilities. So a few weeks later I tried this Rally Pro model and bingo, the 21-inch front wheel, longer travel suspension and more off-road capable tyres, and importantly for me at nearly 6'2" or 187 centimetres, a taller adjustable seat. Okay, so it doesn't offer the Transalp's astoundingly useful grip angle feature that, in all honesty, I'm nervously wondering if I'll ever be able to live without. But otherwise the Rally Pro pretty much ticks all the boxes, combining the versatility of the Transalp with the premium feel of my Speed Twin. Now, I'm aware that in the 2 video reviews I posted about the Tiger, I concluded that, as nice as they are, I couldn't afford to spend another 6,000 or 7,000 euros over the Transalp. So how did I do it? Well, if you've seen Friday's video, you'll know that I basically came to the realization that I just wasn't using my Speed Twin, averaging about 50 kilometers a month over the past year. And as Transalp offered me what I thought was a very good trade-in price against this green Tiger 900 Rally Pro that they'd had on their floor for a couple of weeks, I decided to bite the bullet and go for it. The Transalp is still here, as you can see. I'll sell that myself in a week or two when I've had the chance to make an Is the Tiger Worth the Extra video, which means that hopefully, and depending on, of course, on how much I get for the Honda, I should actually be a few thousand euros up on the deal. I'll have gone from 2 bikes to 1, of course, but that's no bad thing, as I explained in Friday's video. Incidentally, to those of you who were trying to guess which bike I'd gone for, I did actually leave you a big clue. I don't know if any of you picked up on it. The original thumbnail for my review of the Rally Pro, posted mid-February, bore the words gold standard, reflecting my opinion that the bike was pretty much spot on for me. But about 10 days ago, I changed the wording to this. Anybody notice? So anyway, back to the poll results, and congratulations again for being able to so accurately predict my thought pattern. Why not the GS, the obvious choice, as many have said? Well, it is an Uber bike, but it's very expensive at around 25,000 euros, with only the bare minimum in terms of options for that price. And I was looking to save a bit of money in my downsize. Also, I have to say, there's a surprising amount of hate out there for the GS. I had a handful of, I hope, tongue-in-cheek comments along the lines of, if it's the GS, I'm going to unsubscribe, or another boring GS YouTuber. So I'm actually quite relieved that I didn't go with that. Honda Africa Twin? Well, I haven't had the chance to ride the tweaked 2024 version yet, but from what I've seen, the improvements to the engine and DCT gearbox are significant. However, I found the 2023 model top-heavy, and I doubt that will have changed much, and the split dash and switch gear is complicated, although I do love the Apple CarPlay thing. And it's 20 kilos heavier than the Transalp, but still only has 10 horsepower more. Okay, I know it's got more torque, and it's a nice bike, but it just looks a bit too much like the Transalp, and after nearly a year, I fancied something a bit different. How about the Moto Guzzi Stelvio? Well, in all honesty, I could have gone for this, and judging by the comments, a fair number of you thought I had. It's a bit left field, and in all frankness, would probably have had more mileage on YouTube than the Tiger 900, which, as a facelift, has already been pretty much reviewed to death. Unfortunately, the one and only Guzzi dealer here in the Algarve is, how shall I put it, not very commercially proactive. By that, I mean they never, ever have demo bikes available. In addition, they also sell Aprilia, KTM, Sim and Peugeot scooters, Piaggio and Vespa. Now the Stelvio is a pretty specialised bike, and I'm thinking, would their mechanics be up to maintaining it? You may also have noticed that I change bikes quite often, so residual values and ease of sale are important factors to consider for me, and I'm not sure a 1 or 2 year old Stelvio would be that much in demand here. And I think the same can be said of the Suzuki. Really, demand among used buyers in the Algarve wouldn't be that great. I like the idea of 150 horsepower, of course, but it's an expensive bike for the equipment level it offers. And although this is another bike that I haven't actually ridden yet, the reviews I've seen on here from the UK and French press have been pretty mixed. There's also the Tiger 1200, of course. Well, I did consider that, naturally, supremely comfortable and again 150 horsepower, but it's 6,000 euros more than the 900 and it's a bit heavy off-road for novices like me. Remember, I'm coming from the very light and manageable Transalp, so I didn't want something too unwieldy. Also, I do sometimes ride a bit too fast on motorways, and I knew that if I had that sort of power and wafty comfort, I'd just be tempted to ride even faster, risking my licence or worse. So that was my thought process, which perhaps disconcertingly many of you saw straight through, and the Tiger 900 Rally Pro it is. Now, I was hoping to do a magnificent reveal along the coast in the glorious sunshine here, but for the past couple of days, sand from the Sahara has been clouding the skies, and apart from coating everything in a layer of thick brown dust, it's not especially photogenic, so I've had to rely on clips like this that I took of the Rally Pro and the GT Pro demo bikes I took out a few weeks ago. Plenty of opportunities for filming my actual bike over the coming weeks now, though, that spring is here. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for playing along, and well done to all of you who guessed correctly. It was just a bit of harmless fun. Less and less of that around these days. Do you think I made the right choice? Will I miss my Speed Twin? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.